Are you confused about how to create content, and more so, how to systematize creating content? Listen, I get it. Creating enough content and strategic content for social media is difficult. And what I lack in cardinal directional ability and social skills and athletic ability, I make up for in knowing how to do things on social media. This is the first in a series of videos in which I'm going to teach you what all the components of building a social media content plan are. Now, because I'm a teacher, instead of calling me Heather, you'll call me Ms. Baker in the comment section when you have questions. Or you can just tag at Social Imagined. For today's lesson, I'm simply going to roadmap all of the parts of creating a social media content plan that I'll be introducing over the next several weeks. Where we start with the social media content plan is up here in the mountains. The mountains are three things. You're going to look at what your core offer is, who you're trying to sell your core offer to or an ideal client, and of course, what your brand goals or business goals are. With that as your foundation, you go ahead and drive on down to stop number 2. What the heck is a competitor analysis, and how the heck do you conduct one? Those are some long words for the shortest sentence I have on this map. Then we continue down the most boring part of our trip, only because there's no trees or anything, and we land at stop number 3. What are the 7 social media content pillars, and which one should you specifically use for your brand? Once we have those identified, we head on over to stop number 4, which is going to be in the redwoods. You get it? Because the trunk is kind of red. Here, you define your USP or your unique selling proposition, and you use that information paired with some information from the earlier parts of your destination to then create your content buckets within your content pillars. Alas, the smallest bucket you've ever seen. Now heading on over to the final destination before the real final destination. I don't mean the scary movies. Stop number 5. Here's where we get into the real fun stuff, in my opinion, crafting your social media posts from concept or idea to publishing. And no, we don't all have to operate in the same way. My concept for a social media post begins with handwriting in a sketchbook. Yours could be in an Asana board or a Monday board. Anywho, I really like working with clients on number 5. And at last, after your long journey, you head on over to your final destination. Although I do have to say, your final destination isn't necessarily the end of your journey, because at your final destination, you get lots of metrics, lots of data, things we like to call key performance indicators in the industry. You analyze what this whole trip has led to, and then you implement some new things to enhance the next version of your map. If you'd like to learn what each of these steps are in more depth, and of course what they entail, then please follow Social Imagine. I'll end by writing KPIs here. I hope to talk with you soon. It's not social studies, it's social media.